Krishna, the great avatar, incarnation and Vedanta. Different yogas. Hatha yoga to discipline the body, certain bodily postures are illustrated. Laya yoga to hear the auspicious sound of Om and immersed in that sound. Karma yoga to do karma without expecting any result. Mantra yoga to do root word Bijakshar chanting and Om chanting in chakras, Om chanting in Sahasrara chakra and Tokar Kriya, etc. Raja yoga, pranayama techniques, that is to control life force as per the Ashtanga yoga of Patanjali. Now we will discuss about certain items that are being used during sadhana. Darbhasan. This kusha grass is available in almost all places of the world. This will insulate the body to the earth and will not allow the moisture to make contact with the skin. It gives a cushioning effect. In this present day world, cushion pillow can be used. Deer or tiger skin. This will create the heat by which the Kundalini awaken will be quickened or hastened. One should not kill the tiger or deer for this. The skins of the dead animals should be utilized. A woolen rug covered with a silken cloth can be used in the present day world. Now we will discuss about certain doshas. Mala dosha, the glass in a lantern will be darkened with smoke emitted by the wick in that and will not allow the light rays to come out of it. It is cleaned with scrubbing powder, then it will burn again with effulgence. If it is cleaned with scrubbing powder, then it will burn again with effulgence. Mala dosha is akin to it. God in us is covered with ignorance. Avarana dosha, it will obscure the reality of Sat and make it to appear differently. In darkness, we mistake the rope as a snake. Both Mala and Avarana doshas are caused by Tamo Guna. Vikshepana dosha, the dualities, attraction and repulsion, misery and happiness, selfishness, love and hatred, contentment and discontentment, and arishad vargas, that is kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, are called vikshepana dosha. They occur due to rajoguna influence. In any deluge or dissolution or pralaya, the idea body remains, but the physical and subtle bodies are destroyed. In deluge or dissolution or pralaya, the physical body or earth dissolves in physical water into physical agni, fire into physical air into physical ether. This physical ether dissolves in subtle earth, the macro ego, subtle earth into subtle water, macro feelings, that into subtle agni, that is macro intellect, then fire into subtle air, that is macro mind. This macro mind is called Mahat Tattva. Yugas. The present Yuga is ascending Dwapara Yuga and is started at year 1700 as stated by my Parama Guru, Gnanavatar, the incarnation of wisdom, Sri Yukteswara Giri Swamiji. This has been narrated by him in his great book Kaivalya Darshan with illustrations. Earth has got its own satellite, moon revolving around it. The other planets like Venus, Mercury, Saturn, Mars, etc. have got their respective satellites revolving around them in their respective orbits. Every planet has got its own orbit. They not only revolve around themselves but also revolve around Sun in their own orbits in elliptical order. Likewise, Sun also revolves around himself and also revolves elliptically around a star as its center of orbit. This is called Vishnu Nabhi, the universal grand center. On the Vishnu Nabhi, it is shown in Sanatana Dharma mythological pictures as Brahma sitting on a lotus. Brahma is the center of wisdom. The lotus, in spite of being in water, will not get rotten. So, in spite of being in this water, like sansar or mundane world, one will not lose balance and remain anchored to God and should continue his Kriya Yoga sadhana without forgetting him. This is real wisdom. To make one resolution around Vishnu Nabhi, Sun will make 24,000 years. 12,000 years is a half ripple. The full circle consists of two half ripples ascending and descending. The vernal equinox or Mesha Sankranti falls on 21st March of every year. The autumnal equinox Tula Sankranti falls on 23rd September of every year. On the day that is on 23rd September, day and night will be equal. When Sun enters into Makara Rasi, then it is called Makara Sankranti. This is the start of summer solstice or Uttarayanam. Around 21st June every year, Sun travels away from equator 23.5 degrees towards north. That is why winter starts. When Sun enters into Karkataka Rasi, then it is called Karkataka Sankranti. This is the start of winter. When sun enters into Karkataka Rasi, then it is called Karkataka Sankranti. This is the start of summer solstice or Dakshinayana. Around 21st December every year, sun travels towards equator 23.5 degrees towards south. That is why summer starts. In the 24,000 years of travel course of sun around Vishnu Navi, the first 12,000 years ascending ripple contains Kali, Dwapara, Treta and Satya Yugas. They are called ascending Yugas. The next 12,000 years descending ripple contains Satya, Treta, Dwapara and Kali Yugas. Every Yuga contains mutation period at the rate of 100 years for every 1000 years, in the beginning and in the end, both sides. This way, Kali Yuga is having 100 years mutation period in the beginning, plus 1000 years Kali Yuga, plus 100 years mutation period in the end. So total 1200 years. Dwapara Yuga is equal to 200 plus 2000 plus 200, that is equal to 2400 years. Treta Yuga is equal to 300 plus 3000 plus 300, 3600 years. Satya Yuga is equal to 400 plus 4000 plus 400, that is equal to 4800 years. Total 12,000 years. 1700 AD is the start of ascending Dwapara Yuga. If the initial 200 years mutation period is added, then 1900 AD is the start of real ascending Dwapara Yuga. 118 years of real Dwapara Yuga elapsed till this year, that is 2018. In the year 4100 AD, the ascending Treta Yuga starts. Pandavas handed over the kingdom to Raja Parikshit and they went together with the learned people to Himalayas for penance. At the time of Raja Parikshit, the descending 2400 years or 2400 years already completed and descending Kali Yuga already started. But nobody dared to tell this fact to the king, as the start of Kali Yuga is deemed to be bad thing or bad omen. Due to the dearth of learned people, due to the dearth of learned people, the existing timid people told Parikshit that the Dwapara Yuga is continuing by erroneously extending it. That way, 2401 descending Dwapara Yuga existed. Vernal equinox or Mesha Sankranti is at a distance of 20 degrees 54 minutes 36 seconds from fixed star Revati of Mesha Rasi, first pada or part. That has elapsed 1394 years and presently it is 194 years ascending Dwapara Yuga. This is what Swami Sri Yukteswara Giriji said in 1894 AD. Presently it is 118th year of ascending Dwapara Yuga after deducting the initial mutation period of 200 years. The qualities of Yugas. Kali Yuga. When sun is revolving around Vishnu Navi, the first ascending 1200 years is ascending Kali Yuga in the first half of 12,000 years. Ripple. At this time of ascending Kali Yuga, Dharma or righteousness will be on one pada, 25%. In ascending order, it gradually increases. Intellect will give preference to the physical things but moves towards Parabrahman from where it has come. In descending Kali Yuga, man gives preference only to physical things and moves away from Parabrahman. Dwapara Yuga. Next. When sun is revolving around Vishnu Navi, the first ascending 2400 years is ascending Dwapara Yuga in the first half of 12,000 years ripple. At this time of ascending Dwapara Yuga, Dharma or righteousness will be on two padas, 50%. In ascending order, it gradually increases. Intellect will give preference to the mental things but moves towards Parabrahman from where it has come. In descending Kali Yuga, man gives preference only to mental things only and moves away from Parabrahman. In descending Dwapara Yuga, man gives preference only to mental things and moves away from Parabrahman. From the year 1700 AD, man has made many scientific inventions and innovations, and it is due to the ascending mental faculties. Treta Yuga. When sun is revolving around Vishnu Navi, the first ascending 3600 years is ascending Treta Yuga. In the first half of 12,000 years ripple. At this time of ascending Treta Yuga, Dharma or righteousness will be on these padas. Dharma or righteousness will be on three padas, that is 75%. In ascending order, it gradually increases. In ascending Treta Yuga, intellect will give preference to the ideas. In ascending Treta Yuga, intellect will give preference to the ideas, but moves towards Parabrahman from where it has come. In descending Treta Yuga, man gives preference to ideas only and moves gradually away from Parabrahman. Satya Yuga. When sun is revolving around Vishnu Navi, the first ascending 4800 years is ascending Satya Yuga. In the first half of 12,000 years ripple. At this time of ascending Satya Yuga, Dharma or righteousness will be on four padas, that is 100%. In ascending order, it gradually increases. In ascending Satya Yuga, intellect will give preference to the ideas but moves towards Parabrahman from where it has come. In descending Satya Yuga, the man moving gradually away from Parabrahman begins. In descending Dwapara Yuga, it gradually moves away from ideas. The so-called learned in Raja Parikshit's time made this 2400 years descending Dwapara Yuga by multiplying it with 360. This comes to 8,64,000 years. By this, 2400 years is extended by wrongly calculating it. They cleverly covered it by saying that our 360 days are equal to one day of Brahma. 1200, 2400, 3600 and 4800 years of original years of yugas are described as years of Brahma. So in this way, Kali Yuga is equal to 1200 Brahma years into 360 days, that is equal to 4,32,000 years on earth. Dwapara Yuga is equal to 2400 years of Brahma into 360 days, that is equal to 8,64,000 years on earth. Hey Arjun, in whom all these beings are taking shelter, with whom the whole cosmos is reached, that Parabrahman can be attained by incessant dedication only and nothing else. Mahatattvam. When the primordial nature or ignorance or Karana Sarira remains, it is called dissolution or Pralaya. With the grace of Sadguru and Kriya Yoga sadhana, the sadhak will get pure wisdom. His karma sarira or Karana Sarira, his Karana Sarira also gets destroyed, and then the sadhak will be united with Parabrahman. This is called Janma Rahitya or birthless state. As long as Karana Sarira exists, one has to take rebirth. Matter is indestructible. The particles in the matter takes displacements. Matter takes metamorphosis and in subtle form merges into Parabrahman between one kalpam and another kalpam and exists in unmanifested form. Kalpam consists of several yugas. When cosmos is manifested again, it will appear in different forms, which is not different from Parabrahman. But to appear the manifested one is different from Parabrahman is called creation. The whole creation is getting filled with Brahman or Parabrahman is called Brahma Vaivartam, the diversity of Brahman. This Parabrahman only is existing in all movable and immovable things of the cosmos. It is called self in living beings. The physical body, the outer cover, is formed to experience the results of actions, karma, and physical desires. The cosmic consciousness required for a physical body provided through subtle body. The cosmic consciousness required for a physical body is provided through subtle body. The cosmic consciousness enters from Antakarana of subtle body into physical Antakarana and then into physical body. This is how this inert physical body of flesh and blood functions with the aid of cosmic consciousness. The results of actions pertain to several births has to be experienced by the subtle body, for which this physical body is a media. The cosmic consciousness enters from organless Karana Sarira or idea body or Brahmanadi into subtle body. From there, that means from subtle body, it enters into subtle Antakarana, and from subtle Antakarana into the subtle body to activate it. Kartritva, that is actions, and Bhoktritva, that is experiencing traits, are the dharma of subtle Antakarana. Kartrutva and Bhoktrutva, that means actions and experiences, traits, are the dharma of subtle antakarana. Subtle antakarana only experiences happiness or unhappiness. The inert body is Vyashti Srishti, micro creation. The inert cosmos is Samishti Srishti or macro creation. This is called Maya, which is an integral part of Parabrahman. If Paramatma is having 4 legs, then one leg is this Maya. This Maya is manifested as creation. The rest of the 3 legs of Parabrahman is beyond this Maya. The cosmic consciousness of the remaining 3 legs enters into the micro or macro creation and activates that inert one. The micro creation is called Vyashti Atma or Pratyagatma, individual soul. Dream comes in the head of man. The rest of the 3 parts of the body are beyond the dream. It is ignorance to trust a dream as real. Ignorance is subjugated to 3 gunas. Because of this ignorance, the real Brahman appears to be unreal. The Krishna Paksha leads to rebirth. Agni means Kundalini life force. Sadhak has to achieve the control of life force. The sadhak who achieved this control of life force, his course of travel will be light or cosmic consciousness, that is, he will travel towards Sahasrara Chakra. This way or path is called Sukla or white, Yanam or travel. Here, day means the 3rd eye the sadhak beholds in his Kutastha. 6 months Uttarayana means the 6 chakras, Mooladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura, Anahata, Visuddha and Agna chakras. North is Sahasrara chakra. In these, the sadhak will experience 6 different types of experiences. This way, this life force and consciousness of sadhak will travel towards north. It will cross 3 spinal cords, Sushumna, Vajra and Chitri. Finally, it will cross the most subtle spinal cord, Brahma Nadi, in Karana Sharira and gets united with God, the Parabrahman. He will get rid of circuit of mundane existence. In ordinary people, the life and consciousness will travel downwards, that is the dark path, Krishna Yana Marga. Smoke means ignorance, night means the state of ignorance. 6 months Dakshinayana means the life force and consciousness travels down from Agna, Visuddha, Anahata, Manipura, Swadhisthana and Mooladhara chakras. So traveling the cosmic consciousness degraded into, while traveling the cosmic consciousness is degraded into utter human consciousness and entangles in the circuit of mundane existence firmly without any moor. Mooladhara chakra is south. When Jiva transmigrates from one body into another body, he will carry his subtle body along with ignorant Karana Sharira, that is idea body, desires, action, that is karma, and Pancha Mahatatvas, that is 5 electricities. The idea body will have top secret invisible chip called Chitragupta Chitta. It contains all data about the Jiva. Jiva means the impure soul containing the above said traits. Jiva will travel through ether, air, smoke, the rainy clouds. Then through grains he becomes food and enters the man who consumes that food. That form is called Anna Swarupa. From that body of man who has taken the food, he will enter into vagina of lady with whom this man has cohabited as Shukla sperm. There he will combine with Sonitam or ovum of lady. The subtle body, the subtle portions of tainted Pancha Bhuta Tattvas, the results of good and bad actions, desires in the form of traits, Jiva with three gunas are co-travelers till one gets liberated. There are 11 outlets in our body. Brahmarandra 1, nostril outlets, 2, eye outlets, oblique holes, 2, ear holes, 2, mouth 1 hole, phallus 1 hole, anus 1 hole, navel 1 hole, total 11 outlets in our body. Sanaka means the first and foremost. Sananda means the one with happiness. Sanatana means eternal. Sanat Kumara, ever youthful. Para Pashyanti Madhyama and Vaikhari. Para Pashyanti Madhyama and Vaikhari. Para Pashyanti Priya Vaikhari. Sesikala Sri Manjula Madhyama. Karuna Katakshalakari Katyayani Bharati. Sri Durgamba Navakoti Sahita Mampati Mahoswari. Sri Durgamba Navakoti Sahita Mampahi Maheswari. Paravak Mula Chakrastaha Pashyanti Navi Samsita. Pashyanti Navi Samsthita. Hriddishta Madhyama Agneya. Vaikhari Kanta Desaga. Paravak Mula Chakrastaha Pashyanti Navi Samsthita. Hriddishta Madhyama Agneya. Vaikhari Kanta Desaga. Para word is located in Muladhara. Pashyanti is located in Manipura. Madhyama is located in Anahata. And Vaikhari word is located in Visuddha Chakra. Apastamba Sutram. Asango Shabdo Shariro Sparshascha Mahan Suchihi. Paramatma is limbless. He is attributeless. He is the subtlest among subtlest. He is beyond logic. Bhaga means opulence, strength, potentiality, fame, wealth, wisdom, dispassionation. These are the 6 qualities that are superimposed on God. Hence he is called Bhagavan. Bhaga means opulence, strength, potentiality, fame, wealth, wisdom, dispassionation are the 6 qualities superimposed on God. Hence he is called Bhagavan. Now let us discuss about certain spiritual meanings. Aswadhama. Asva means horse. Dhama means abode. The slave of senses. Vaikuntha. The one that is potential enough to commingle all 5 vibratory elements. The one that is potential enough to commingle all 5 vibratory elements. Mushika Vahana. Mushika is equal to rat. Vahana is equal to steed. Put pressure on your dark tamasa guna qualities and remove them from within. Vyaghra Vahana. Vyaghra means tiger. Vahana means steed. Suppress ego, that is tiger, within and give it up. Nandi Vahana, symbol for wisdom, Gnana. Hansa, as a swan, differentiate milk and water, give a bad and imbue good. Life force is also called Hansa. Garuda, be an embodiment of pure wisdom. Bhagavatam, Bha means bhakti, Ga means pure wisdom, Va means dispassion, Ta means tattva guna, I am the God, Aham Brahmasmi. Means when one is adorned with the above, then one gets liberated or one gets liberation. Lion, lion mates once in 3 years, so control lust. Elephant, powerful sight in spite of small eyes at a height, pure vegetarian animal. Narada, Naram Gnanam Dadati iti Naradaha. Naram Gnanam Dadati iti Naradaha, the one who provides infinite pure wisdom. Dance macabre, dance macabre, drama of spirit and nature. In an eye, black and white are a must. If the whole eye is black, one cannot see. If the whole eye is white, then also one cannot see. Likewise, in Jagat, Sansar, black, pain, and white, pleasure. Both are required. Likewise, in Jagat or Sansar, black, that is pain, and white, pleasure, both are required. This drama will go on as long as there is black and white. Sri Krishna, the great avatar. Lord Sri Krishna is very important avatar of Sri Vishnu. Avatar means coming down to the earth. Surasen was the king of Madhura. Vasudeva was his son. Devaki was the wife of Vasudeva. He had another wife called Rohini. She was staying in Vraja under the protection of Nanda, the king of Vraja. Nanda was the friend of Vasudeva. Ugrasen was the king of Bhoja. Kansa was his son and Devaki was his daughter. One day Kansa was riding his chariot with his sister Devaki and brother-in-law Vasudev on the roads of his Bhoja kingdom. Then he heard a voice telling him that the 8th offspring of his sister Devaki will be the cause of his death. Hearing this, the evil-minded Kansa became furious and wanted to kill his sister and brother-in-law. Devaki persuades him in not killing them with the promise that each and every offspring shall be handed over to him to do whatever he likes. Kansa puts both of them in jail. Thereafter he kills 6 of Devaki's children, one after another, brutally. Nanda was the king of Vraja or Vrindavan. Yasoda was his wife. Yogamaya keeps the Adi Sheshu in the womb of Rohini, another wife of Vasudeva, with the orders of Lord Sri Mahavishnu. Adi Sheshu is the part of Lord Sri Mahavishnu. People think that the 7th offspring of Yasoda was a miscarriage. Yogamaya herself takes birth in the womb of Yasoda, the wife of Nanda, as ordained by Lord Sri Mahavishnu. Vishnu himself enters the womb of Devaki. After the birth of Vishnu, ordained by Lord, Vasudeva carries the child in a basket, crosses the river Yamuna and goes to Vrindavan. Yamuna herself gives the way so that Vasudeva can easily cross the river. He keeps the Lord in the bed of Yasoda. He returns the just born Yogamaya of Yasoda back to jail and keeps the infant on Devaki's bed. Till the time all the caretakers of the jail were sleeping as dead. Even the doors were opened automatically. Hearing the cries of the child, Kansa comes by running to kill the eighth child. When he was about to kill the child, the Yogamaya flies away and tells that the real male child is already born and is being brought up in Vrindavan. Nanda names the son of Yasoda as Sri Krishna and Rohini's son as Balarama. Balarama is a part of Paramatma, that is Adi Seshu. Sri Krishna started showing his powers right from the state of infancy. He kills a demon called Putana, who came in the guise of giving milk to Sri Krishna by sucking the milk of poison from her breast. In fact, this is a symbolism of sucking the poison of an evil heart by removing tamasa guna. Pu means full of, Tana means materialism. Putana means full of materialism. Thereafter, he kills Sakatasura, symbolizing fickle mind. Likewise, he kills Thrunavarta, symbolizing tamasa guna or negative quality. Nanda, in fact, was a divine person called Drona in his past birth. He is one of the 8 divine Vasus. His wife was Dhara, meaning earth. Drona was born as King Nanda of Vraja and Dhara as his wife Yasoda. Sri Krishna was born on Shravana Bahula Ashtami, indicating the importance of practicing of Ashtanga Yoga, so that the darkness of ignorance can be uprooted. The day is famous as Janmashtami. Now let us discuss about the great acts of Sri Krishna. Sri Krishna means Sri Krishna consciousness or Kutastha Chaitanyam. It is like a designation or rank. Example, captain, colonel, brigadier or major general, etc. The sadhak has to attain this Sri Krishna consciousness or Kutastha Chaitanyam with his incessant Kriya Yoga sadhana. Sri Krishna, the incarnation of God, started showing his prowess right from the beginning of his birth. He cherishes cow milk, butter, and curd. These are the symbols of purity that are required by yogi. Fed up with his acts, one day Yasoda ties Sri Krishna to a big stone grinder that was used in those times for grinding paddy. Whenever she wanted to put a knot, the rope becomes shorter. Seeing his mother tired of tying the knot, Sri Krishna obliges and gets tied to the stone. This is to show the surrendering of God to his devotees. He rolls down the grinding stone by crawling through two big trees. The trees fell down with their roots. Two divine people come out of the felled trees. Their names are Nalakubara and Manigriva. They are the arrogant sons of Kubera, the money god. Cursed by Narada, the great wandering saint, they became trees. He kills the demon who comes. Krishna kills the demon who comes in the form of viral wind. Mine is like a viral wind. Likewise, Krishna kills a demon called Bakasura and also Aghasura, who comes in the form of Python in Gokulam. These killings indicate that devotees should be beyond gunas and have a fixed mind. The herds of cows and all the cow heads were started missing in Gokulam at some period of time. Gokulam is a place near the banks of Yamuna of Vrindavan. Then Sri Krishna himself takes all the forms of cows and cow heads for full 1 year, so as to remove the sorrow as well as doubts in the minds of their parents and masters of the cows. This is the indication of Sri Krishna's all-pervasiveness. Krishna also kills a poisonous snake called Kaliya in the lake of Kalindi. This symbolizes the removal of desire, anger, greed, attachment, pride, and envy so as to become divine. Gopi means thought or thoughts. The consciousness between the thoughts is called Krishna consciousness. Sri Krishna steals the attires of the Gopikas, the bellies of Gokulam, the bellies, belles, bellies of Gokulam. Bellies, 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 bellies This symbolizes bear all before God. The thoughts of sadhaka should be totally on God and only God, and all other things shall be secondary to God. He sends his friends to the Brahmins who were doing yajna for food. The Brahmins ridicule the Gopalas, the friends of Sri Krishna, when they ask for food. Then the wives of those Brahmins bring food for Sri Krishna and his friends with utmost devotion. This indicates that the sadhaka must do his act with concentration on God only, but not on the methodical procedures or rituals. Sri Krishna lifts up Govardhan mountain with his little finger and holds it on his little finger for 7 days to protect his friends and cows from heavy rains ordered by Lord Indra. Here, Indra symbolizes mind, and rain or rains indicates the thoughts. The sadhaka must get rid of his thoughts on materialistic deeds and develops his bondage with the Brahman more and more. The sadhaka must get rid of his thoughts on materialistic deeds and develops his bondage with the Brahman more and more. Sri Krishna kills a demon Kesi in Vrindavan sent by Kansa. Kesi means hair. Hair represents tamo guna or negative quality. Kansa, the king of Bhoja, sends his minister Akrura to Vraja to pick up Krishna and Balarama. On the way to Bhoja kingdom, Sri Krishna kills Chanura wrestler and Balarama kills Mustika wrestler. Both are the wrestlers sent by Kamsa. At that time, the age of both Sri Krishna and Balarama was not more than 5 years. Later, Sri Krishna kills an elephant called Kuvalaya Pida. This indicates the mighty strength of God. Kubja, the servant maid of Kamsa, besmears Sri Krishna with sandalwood powder and adores him with a garland with utmost reverence and dedication. He not only removes her humpback and ugliness but also marries her. That clearly indicates the affection of God towards his devotees. Sage Sandipa is the master or guru of Sri Krishna and Balarama. The son of Sandipa was swept away by sea waves. Both Sri Krishna and Balarama enter into the sea of Prabhasa and bring back the son and present him to Sandipa. This symbolizes the importance of Sadguru. Sri Krishna kills Kansa. Kansa means the body consciousness. Kansa's wives, Asti and Prapti. Kansa is having two wives, Asti, that is lust, and Prapti, that is desire. So Kansa here means the body consciousness. So naturally the body consciousness have lust and desire. So conscious wives Asti and Prapti go to their father Jarasandha, the king of Magadha. Jarasandha invades Mathura 17 times to kill Sri Krishna. Jarasandha means the source of lust, greed and desires. Every time he gets defeated and flees back to Magadha. Magadha means kingdom of Kama, desires. Krodha means anger. Lobha means greediness. Moha means delusion. Mada means pride. And Matcharya means jealousy. Sri Krishna leaves him every time with kindness and pity on him. Sri Krishna builds a town underneath the sea and keeps his folk there. He keeps Balaram in Madhura. Madhura is a place of moksha, liberation. Kala Yamana is a very, very strong man. Yavana means youthfulness. This youthfulness will ultimately fade away with passage of time. He was a friend of Jarasandha. Kala Yavana runs after Sri Krishna to kill him. Muchukunda indicates intensive and long-term sadhana. Some people call him as Muchkund. After several years of penance, he was resting in a cave. He was in yoga nidra, the ecstatic state of meditation. Sri Krishna enters this cave running and hides in a corner behind Muchikunda. The raging Kala Yavana enters the cave and kicks Muchikunda, thinking that he was Sri Krishna. The disturbed Muchikunda opens his yogic eyes. The rays of radiance from his eyes electrocutes Kalayavan, killing him instantly. This indicates not only the dexterity of Sri Krishna but also the power of yoga. Bhishmaka was the king of Vidarbha. Rukmi was Bhishmaka's son and Rukumani was Bhishmaka's daughter. Rukumani loves Sri Krishna. Krishna marries Rukmani forcibly, taking her out from the clutches of her brother Rukmi. Rukmi indicates Ahankara, ego. Ruk means mantras and Mani means the gem of mantras, that is Omkaram. Naturally, the Omkaram is the property of Sri Krishna consciousness. Sri Krishna marries Jambavati, the daughter of Jambavant. Jamba means gold. Vati means who has that gold. When sadhaka gets into samadhi, the ecstatic state of meditation, when sadhaka gets into samadhi, that is the ecstatic state of meditation, he will find golden colored spear in the third eye. This is the symbol of Omkara. Sri Krishna marries Satyabhama, the daughter of Satrajit. Satyabhama means truth which is ever youthful or ever new, energetic. Sri Krishna marries Mitravinda, the sister of Avanti king. Mitra means friend, Vinda means knower. The knower of Sri Krishna consciousness is the friend of Sri Krishna. Satya, the daughter of Kosala king. Bhadra, the sister of Kekaya king. The sister of Kekaya king Santardhanad. Lakshmana, the daughter of Mudra. The daughter of Mudra king, King Mudra. Satya, the daughter of Kosala king. Bhadra, the sister of Kekaya king Santardhanad. Lakshmana, the daughter of King Mudra. All this show the universal love of God. Krishna marries Satya, the daughter of Kosala king, Bhadra, the sister of Kekaya king Santardhanad, Lakshmana, the daughter of Mudra king. All these show the universal love of God. Sri Krishna gets Jarasandha killed by Bhima. One of the 5 Pandavas shows the dexterity of God. Later on, Sri Krishna kills Sisupala and Dantavaktra and liberates them. Sisu means childlike innocence of body, attachment. Danta means teething stage, which also indicate childlike innocence of body attachment. One should get rid of this attachment, body attachment, for liberation. Now, Sri Krishna was addressed by Arjuna in different names in Gita. Sri Krishna was addressed by different names in Bhagavad Gita by Arjuna, his disciple. Let us discuss about their esoteric meanings. Sri Krishna was addressed in different names by Sadhaka Arjuna in Gita. Let us understand the inner meanings of these names. Number 1. Achyuta means intangible. Number 2. Ananta means all pervading. Number 3. Ajya means the first amongst firsts. Kesi Nishudhana means the killer of demon Kasi. Kesi Nishudhana means the killer of demon Kesi or destroyer of negativity. Kesi means hair, which is replica of negativity in Sanskrit. Number 5. Kamala Patraksha means replica of wisdom. Number 6. Govinda. Govindam Patihi Govinda, basis of all souls. Number 7. Apratima Prabhava. Apratima Prabhava means omnipotent. Number 8. Krishna. Akarshayati iti Krishna, the one who attracts all animated and inanimated. Number 9. Jagatpati means the one who bears the whole world. Number 10. Arisudana means destroyer of inner and outer enemies. Number 11. Kesava means the destroyer of inner and outer enemies and make the sadhaka known the Brahman. Jagan Nivasa means the one who dwells in us and the worlds. Janardana means the protector of devotees. Number 14. Bhuta Bhavana means the cause of living beings. Varsneya means the destroyer of negativity. 16. Deva means Brahman. 17. Bhutesha means Lord of living beings. Vasudeva means the son of Vasudeva. Deva Deva means Lord of Lords. Madhusudana means destroyer of vasanas or unfulfilled desires. Vishwamurti means Lord of the world or worlds. Devavara means the first amongst lords. Number 23. Mahatma means great soul. Vishveswara means Lord of worlds. Devesha means Lord of lords. Mahabahu means omnipresent. Vishnu means omnipresent. Number 28. Parameswara means Brahman. Madhava means God the Father. Sarva means each and everything is His only. Sarva means each and everything is He only. Purushottama means the greatest among souls. Yadava means the descendant of Yadu dynasty. Sahasrabahu means strength personified. Prabhu means the Lord. Yogi means yogi. Hrishikesa means Brahman. Bhagavanta means embodiment of bhakti, jnana, that is pure wisdom, vairagya, attachment. Vairagya means detachment, and tattva means logic. Bhagavata means embodiment of bhakti, jnana, vairagya, and tattva. Yogeshwara means the greatest among yogis. Krishna, the Kriya Yoga giver. Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai Guru.